Hey, Rohan Dhawan here, and in this video, I want to talk about how you can increase your client lifetime value and basically make a lot of money from working with less number of clients rather than just focusing on the volume game. So, if you don't already know this, that 50% of your existing customers produce less than 5% of your current revenue. This means that a lot of business owners go with the strategy of more with more. This means that they spend a lot of money on ads, they spend a lot of money on marketing, trying to acquire a lot of customers, hoping that one day these people will actually buy a lot of things from these businesses, right? In fact, a lot of these businesses don't even mind going in severe losses to acquire these customers upfront, hoping that one day they will end up buying their premium offerings, which would allow them to actually be super profitable on their marketing. But the harsh reality of this matter is that it doesn't work always. Now, let's talk about what exactly is the scenario. Now, Nitin Kamath, the co founder of Zerodha, a $1 billion company, I was watching his interview once where he was talking about his competitors saying that India is such a growing market, it's such a booming market, and the competitors are hoping and focusing on that portion of the market which will end up investing a lot of money and in turn make these competitors of Zerodha worth multi-billion or maybe even $1 trillion or whatever the goal is. But what Nitin found out is that a lot of the people who are currently investing in the stock markets, the target addressable market of these competitors of Nitin, they do not have the necessary funds to go ahead and invest large portions of capital, which would allow these competitors of Zerodha to become worth a lot of money. So basically, if you look at India, right, it's a huge country. There's a lot of potential, and I'm not denying that at all. However, a major portion of our country does not have the necessary financial access to be able to become part of your upsell journey and continue to buy from you on a regular basis, allowing your company to be profitable. So this approach that we would actually sell low ticket items on the front end, or we would take losses on the front end in order to hope that one day these people will buy premium from us, it's in my opinion is just like an illusion that a lot of these people are operating with. Of course, if these companies have actually fundings that will allow them to sustain multiple decades, hopefully India will grow. But for most startup owners like you and I, we do not have that much time, and of course, we are limited by capital, time, and everything, right? So the reason this whole thing came into existence, or the reason why I started thinking a lot about this, because I was talking to one of my friends. He's in my mastermind programs, and he was explaining that he did this low ticket offering for his webinar, where he basically spent a lot of money, he did a lot of marketing to acquire these clients for his front end program, and then when he thought that okay, now it's finally time to sell them the premium offering on the back end, a lot of these people who purchase the front end program at a lower ticket price, they did not have the financial funds to purchase the premium offering. Now, I don't mean to be like rude, or I don't mean to be like, I don't mean to offend anyone. And see, if you're running a NGO, non-government organization, definitely you should care about the growth of the country. You should care about all the population and everything. But if you're a small business owner, right, or even a medium-sized business owner, and profitability is your number one concern, then by focusing on a target market that may or may not have the funds to actually purchase your upsell, and operating in losses or maybe on lower margins on the front end isn't the best idea, right? So what I actually experienced this firsthand myself. I thought that hey, if you know enough about me, I tried once using a live webinar funnel if you know what that means. I thought if I'll do a live webinar instead of doing a recorded VSL or a webinar that I already run, maybe I'll end up attracting a lot of people who will be further nurtured, and further they'll be excited to actually buy my premium offerings. But when I did the live webinar, sure, it worked. It got all the audience nurtured. They were all warmed up. They were interested in buying my advice or services, but they didn't have the money. And that was pretty devastating. And as a result, even though I did the extra effort, it was useless because um, you know again, the TAM, the target addressable market, is finite. Not everybody can afford your valuable advice or services, no matter how warm they are, no matter how much they love your brand, right? So yeah, like in conclusion, like if I look at my notes over here, what you should do is you should attract winners and avoid getting tangled up in the lower portion of your marketplace. Again, no offense to anyone, this is just pure advice given to business owners who are trying to scale their businesses with less headaches, more profitability, and they don't want to deal with that portion of the marketplace in hope that one day they will pay us money and our company will become profitable. You should banish drama like a plague, and you should create new things to add value to your current clients. So your existing clients, your top 5% who actually buy from you again and again, focus on their needs, focus on their requirements, focus on what exactly will support them so that they could crush their goals even more, and then try to deliver them with a world-class experience so that they end up buying more and more from you. And then don't enroll anyone and everyone. Make sure that someone sells you on them instead of you trying to sell them. Now this is like a new philosophy that I'm also applying to sales, where you don't actually need to use those persuasive sales strategies, timers, scarcity, and all that stuff in order to get somebody to buy from you. Why not find the right kind of people who would sell themselves on regarding why they should be part of your program. For example, if you check out our mastermind program, one of the questions that we ask before somebody enrolls in the mastermind is why you think you should be a good fit for mastermind, right? So that's like a good qualification criteria. And then another thing is that I would recommend stop putting out fires, focus on prevention, right? And you can do that by fixing the root cause, by not attracting the kind of clients that you don't want to work with. And when you hear from a client that they make you like, whenever you're like, let's say, interacting with a client and they make you feel negative at all, I would highly suggest you fire them. There's no point operating with that negative energy, because think about this, right? I'm sure you must have dealt with a not so good client, and how did that impact your week? How did that impact your day? How did that impact the rest of your month? Not pretty pleasant, right? So rather than having to go through that impact of one negative client, what you could do probably is fix your lead generation and sales system so that you're not operating with scarcity. Rather you have an abundant mindset, which should allow you to get new clients whenever you desire, and as a result you won't have to cling to the clients that you don't want to work with, right? So I hope this video lesson helped you. This is the best way to actually increase your lifetime value. Just focus on better clients, and this is the reason why I don't like the low ticket model where you have to sell a bunch of BS on the front end, stuff that you don't even think is valuable. Like, I know some course creators, like they just put like bunch of BS, some PDF files in like 2-3 minute videos, hoping that the market will buy, and somehow they'll get impressed to buy the new things. Like, it's just bad for the client, it's bad for you. You're not able to provide them the best experience, and you're only selling this product in the hope that one day that they will buy your premium offerings. Like, why operate with that mindset at all? So I hope this video helped you, and if it did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, if you don't already know me, my name is Rohan Dhawan. I'm the founder and CEO of Uability. We are an education consultancy firm that helps entrepreneurs just like yourself to get high ticket clients whenever you desire, at whatever rate that you desire. And if you don't know exactly how to go about doing all these things that I just explained, feel free to check out the link in the description, book a call with my team, and we would be more than happy to create a custom game plan for you that would explain exactly how you can also increase your current client's lifetime value by focusing on the top 5% and making sure that your business grows. Take care. Bye bye.